Welcome back, Dave. ABQ SCNC, fresh off of our dollar breaks. First ever edition of dollar breaks, finding a Zion for RTS sports car. Finishing up the year for Curtis Elliott and Road to the Show. NASCAR, what's up, brother? This is the end of year one after 17 installments of Road to the Show. We are finally ending year number one. We have like 11 games to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games to play to end the year. Good, man. How you doing? We opened basketball earlier on the channel, finding a Zion and a jersey relic for RTS sports cards. Getting it going as Curtis Elliott. How's your day, man? Hopefully it's good. We are rocking the beard on our road. Johnny Waldeck, welcome, man. We are ending 11 games to play today. It might take a while, but we are going to play it. So we're going to go with McGrath here. Speak to Elliott McGrath, discuss his recent performance. Discuss the upcoming game with McGrath. We've been working on lightning rod, trying to get that to 2, so we're just going to keep it going. Adrenaline's pumping. I'm fired up. Let's go out there and get it done today. That sounds good to me. We're going to pick that one. Curtis Elliott, welcome, sir. 11 games to go to end the season. Year number one, 17th installment of Road to the Show. Getting it on. Coming in as a pinch hitter, it looks like. Top of the 8th with nobody out. Oh, we have a 5-game losing streak. But I think we have an 8-game hit streak, if I remember right. Curtis Elliott, last 10 games, batting .326, 14 hits, 2 home runs. I think the last time we were on here, our last 10 games were like 190 or something silly like that. So we definitely did better these 10 games. We made Johnny Waldeck one. We made Curtis Elliott one. If we do something else, I might do that.
Leading off for Louisville, the first baseman.
Coming up as a pinch hitter. Fat pitch. That's going to go to the wall. We're just going to stop a second here with a stand-up double on a pinch hit, keeping our hitting streak going. 13th double of the year.
He wants double digits. Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when
I think we still had our hit streak going. I don't remember now. Nobody out. Trying to drive us in. That is on the line. We probably could have made it, but I'm not chancing it. Yeah, we would have made that. Aw, shucks. Or shuck, because I guess it's not plural. One out. We probably could have made it a third, but not taking the chances. We need to make a comeback here. That's over to second. He's just going to move us over to third. 2 outs, top of the 8th. This guy's trying to hit a grand slam with only 1 person on. He's trying to make this game close. Get something going. Get us in to make it a 3-run game. That's in the air. That is caught for the out. Oh, man. So that's probably going to do it for us. We're probably just coming in for the pitcher. Yep. Matt Weisler coming in to finish the game off. But we got a double on a pinch hit gapper that looked like they were going to catch, but they were playing a shallow, it looks like. So I've been thinking about it, and we've been getting so many cards that we've been opening that we'll do 2 separate giveaway piles. We'll do one Tuesday and one on Sunday, and we'll have 2 winners each time. As long as the winners don't mind like if the winners are somebody who only wins every now and then, I'll send it out as like $1 envelope. But if it's somebody who wins a lot, they'll just have to keep going with the once a month thing. But we'll see how it goes. I'll do it for now. We'll do 2 giveaway piles. So tomorrow I'm going to make a video before we go live with the first giveaway pile, and then we'll do the normal one on Sunday, just because there have been so many cards that just doing them all in one video has been crazy. It's been almost an hour long just for the giveaway piles, and that's a really long video. Like, a lot of people don't want to sit through that just to watch cards that they probably are not going to win. So we'll do 2 separate videos, one on Tuesday, one on Sunday, and split up the giveaways here. So we're back on it, batting .331. Even with 2 chances, Johnny Waldeck calling that he might not win. In the dirt, runner on first, top of the first. We are 1-0, so we're going to try to power swing here. I would say this is probably, I don't know, the one with the bridge is a good stadium, but this is probably like my top 3 stadium after the Ferris wheel one. Just because it reminds me of Santa Anita. 2-0 as that slider didn't slide and is outside.
Take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Playing against the Indians here. 2-0. We are definitely power swinging here.
Excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today. You know, you always want to you want to get greedy.
No, top of this. We totally missed that.
Just
missed it.
Chance to pull off this sweep.
Still power swinging as we're heading the count. Change up. I thought I swung good, but we might have been early on that. Get your butt out of my screen, thank you. Just early. We're gonna go contact swing as we are 2-2 here.
Here now the 2-2.
To the second baseman, gets past his glove as he was not able to range over. That is a hit, keeping the streak going, baby.
And that runner will go no further than second as there
if we do another road to the show, and Johnny Waldeck wants to keep his guy on Diamond Dynasty, then we will make one that says NASCAR 9012. If Johnny Waldeck wants to be moved from Diamond Dynasty to road to the show, if we do happen to make another one, then Johnny gets first dibs here in NASCAR, as he's been watching a little bit longer. So I appreciate his loyalty here, and I'd like to reward these guys for being here.
So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up.
More than likely, it took us 17 installments to get to the end of this season, so more than likely it is going to be a while before we start another one. But I will let you know that if Johnny Waldeck does not want to move from Diamond Dynasty when we play Trout, then yes, I will make one that is called NASCAR 9012. Down for a single. We're going to stop at third. It's cut off. We might have made it, but we did not even try, because Curtis has been getting faster, but I don't know if he's been getting that much faster.
Now to the plate, Mason Williams comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
More than likely, Johnny Waldeck will want to stay in Diamond Dynasty, as he likes getting plunked in the back by Trout. Single. We are rallying it here. Coming in to score the run.
Third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
It is 3-1. We are coming up to bat again. OBP lower than our average. Oh man. All right, driving a run, contact swing to drive in a run, or driving a run with a grounder through the infield. We're just going to try to drive in a run. Keep it simple. 1 out. Game 2 of 11.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply.
Putting some air under that one. Oh, he makes the catch on the run.
And tack on
We put you back on there. Can you put a sad emoji with a tear coming down? I put you back on there, man. I didn't mean to bench you. I'm sorry. 1 for 1 is apparently we got a sack fly out of that last one.
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
We had 1 home run as of like the time we played before, and I think we got 3 in our last outing, so we were up to 4 home runs. Just late.
That one out of play for strike 1. Elliott is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop.
There it is. There's the sad emoji.
Yeah, I think because of his approach.
I know, I already talked about it.
He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and
Canary says hi, by the way, Johnny Waldick. Whoa, that is outside.
But anything going away from him goes right into his.
She is watching.
Prahan aboard here at first with nobody out.
All the other kids are in bed, so it's not her bedtime yet. 2-1. We are back ahead of the count, so we're going to power swing.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he has.
I thought on the last at bat we would have hit the wall,
but he's just
but
not throwing enough quality strikes.
Why are you smiling? All right, we're going to power swing 2-1.
Now a move over to first, back in standing.
So we were going to have Canary try the donuts and chicken from KFC. Fat one down the middle. That is past the fielder, almost hitting him, our runner in the head.
And that
is in for a single. We're going to be 2 for 2, guys.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't
we hadn't gotten around to it yet, and then all of a sudden the quarantine stuff came up. So we'll see what happens when everything's done.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Derek Dietrich, a hit in 2
I was going to have them try the 2 big chicken sandwiches, or fish sandwiches, from Arby's as well.
Comes 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, we have the meat.
I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
Arby's.
But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with
I missed the Big Montana from Arby's.
The punch out.
Big Montana with cheese, baby. That was my favorite. Curly fries.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Nobody remembers the Big Montana, but it was in the movie Saving Silverman. That thing was cheesy goodness.
And a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Saving Silverman. I love that movie.
Digging in to try it again, Mason Williams. Now 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Mason.
Oh yeah, no, it's all separate. Like it's chicken and donuts, but you can stack the donuts and make them into a sandwich.
Come on, go hard, you scored. Go hard.
That's popped up to the second baseman.
Makes the catch, and
or shortstop, jeez.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no
yeah, Big Montana, man. Very sad day when they stopped selling those things. 2 for 2, 2 singles, a sac fly, batting .340 now.
Curtis Elliott.
Bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 5th.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and he
pops jammed us. That's going to be a pop-up. No, man.
Is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands.
That was not a good swing.
So it's no runs on 2 hits.
My average dropped to 338 after that. Jeez.
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
2 for 3 on the day. We're still up 6-1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And
late on the 2-seamer. Hitting it foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch
out,
but nothing's going on. Prahan stands at first with 1 out.
Chicken and waffles are very awesome, though.
He takes it to the
slicing away from the fielder. Are we going to get a hit out of that? We do. It drops. We're going to go in for a double all the way to the ivy out there, it looks like. Sliding in for a double. Very nice, Curtis.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all.
Yeah, we don't go to Arby's very often. My wife's super sad about that, as she likes Arby's as well. All the way to the wall. It looks like ivy. It's just a green, nasty wall.
Next will be out his last
Usually
time
we would
up.
just get the
Runners are at second and third with
$2 roast beefs or whatever they are, the barbecue beefs or whatever. I don't remember what they call them. That's how long it's been since we've been there.
Get to this one deep in the hole.
But yeah, chicken and waffles, man. Chicken and waffles, good stuff.
But the run will come in to score.
I've been to Roscoe's in Los Angeles, both of them. They built a new one right down the street from where we lived in Inglewood.
Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third.
And then been to the one in Crenshaw.
Irvin.
We lived, so I lived all over LA. I grew up in Culver City, right next to Marina Del Rey. And then lived there till high school. If it wasn't for the glaze, the seasoning of the chicken and the glaze don't mix. Yeah, I can see that, especially the donut's been sitting there for a while. Probably pretty gross.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Bottom of the seventh, submariner guy. Whoa, crazy sidearm throw over to Curtis. Getting the throw down. Good job, sir.
Stepping in, Curtis Elliott.
Their $5 meal at KFC is pretty good. The chicken, the drink, and the cookie. That is a darn good value for a meal. As I think you get a side with it as well. I'm thinking about chicken and not swinging at high fastballs. 1-0. We're going to go power swing here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that was fat and I missed it late. Ah, no. Even in the count at 1-1, runner on second, it is 10-2 at the top of the eighth. 2 outs. Oh, I thought that was going to be low. That catches the bottom.
This one has it.
Sinker staying alive. Curtis with a fancy bat flip. I like that. Swing on time for a double or better. We're just going to swing on time for a hit because we're contact swinging here. So if we get a double, it's because we knocked the snot out of this thing.
The 1-2.
Oh, get down, stay fair. Oh, no. Oh, Curtis, I thought we had that. Johnny Doe was on the line. Oh, man. Been watching Caddyshack 2 and getting that slice on the ball here. Speaking of which, if you guys have not sent in your top 64 movies, please make sure you're doing so. We are doing top 64 sports movies of all time. Oh, popped it up. Darn it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits.
Some people have already sent their votes in. Looking for a few more. Top 64 movies is the next bracket challenge. Also, if you haven't made your votes for the Final 4 in the wrestling challenge, please make sure you do so as one of the matches is tied. So it would be greatly appreciated if you can break the tie. I'm not looking forward to doing a triple threat for the final.
But I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is,
and that's going to end that game. Game number 2 is in the books. It took forever.
10-2, the final in this game. The Bats get their 30th
3 for 5, a double, couple singles, and a sacrifice fly. So we technically had 6 at bats. This game seemed to take forever. We're going back to the clubhouse. Oh, I know. Gronk is supposed to sign, man. We'll see how he does, as he's had a lot of injuries, and getting thrown outside the ring is not the easiest thing to do gracefully, so people can get hurt getting thrown outside that ring.
A player is called to question by his
Curtis, my attention has been drawn to your base stealing numbers. Didn't we do this already? We're just going to not be a douchebag this time and just say, okay, statistically getting caught stealing are very... Yeah, he's been telling me to steal, and we have not been doing a good job of it, so we're just going to take the red light. Unless it says steal the base, we're going to lay off for a little bit, because I don't feel like getting benched. So we're continuing on against Indianapolis here. He called me in before that final game just to tell me to stop stealing. Contact, we could take that up if nothing else is good here. That's what we're gonna do. Durability and batting clutch, we could raise that, but it'd be right to the cap, so I'd rather raise the durability cap before we do that. Do we want to, so I think we'd go batting first, as we need to get our contact numbers up. We actually really need our power numbers up, but I'll take getting the contact numbers up right now, as we're not even close to our cap, so we'll do that. Playing some t-ball. And we are raising our stats, getting them up there. And playing one more game against Indianapolis, the Las Vegas Aviators, first in strikeouts. We're fourth. We don't really strike out. Well, we do sometimes, but not lately.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation.
All right, playing against the Indians. They are crushing things. 25 Perez, welcome in. I know, right?
McGill, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one.
My work is shut down for 30 days. Other places are getting shut down as well tonight, I think, with all the regulations going into effect. So, very sad day for the American worker. I know most places believe that they're doing it for the betterment of the general health and well-being of the United States, but a lot of people are going to be hurting if this goes on for a while. CDC talking about 8 weeks of 10 or less people being in the same place at the same time. Everybody kind of just focused on the last part, 10 people, and totally, oh, we smacked one, getting down. 25 Perez is yelling at us for swinging at the first pitch, but it was fat, and I couldn't help it, man. But everybody forgets that 8 weeks is 2 months. The focus was on 10 people, and that's mostly what I saw on Facebook. Everybody kind of forgot to realize that 8 weeks is 2 months of 10 or less people in the same place at the same time.
And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box.
Derek Dietrich.
There is a post on Facebook that I saw of probably one of the security guys at the MGM Grand walking around with nobody in there. Pretty creepy. Looked like, reminded me of The Stand when they showed their Vegas scene. This whole thing reminds me of The Stand. In fact, it's going to make me want to watch that movie again.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, right at the first baseman. Now you can yell at me, because I probably should have taken that one. We still put a charge in that one, but it was right at the first baseman.
Indianapolis leads it 4-0.
342, batting 1 for 2. Down 4-1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Change up. Probably would have swung way too early at that anyway. Four-seamer bottom of the zone, just fouling it off. We're going to have to go contact swing here, 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Oh, way ahead. How did I get that far ahead of a four-seamer? A fat 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and fouled it off because I swung way too early. And then way too late. We're going to Goldilocks it here and try to...
Ready with another 0-2.
So we were going over the numbers yesterday. Oh, they're going to catch that. It is a 3% fatality rate right now, round about. And that's, I think that's high only because of the fact that there are so many unreported cases because people are being told to stay home. I think it's probably the same numbers as the normal flu, just because it is happening faster, the numbers seem scarier. But even at 0.1% at 6.2 million or 6.2 billion people in the world, it seems staggering only because it's all at once, but it's the same numbers that the regular flu takes. It's at 3% now. Like, there's a YouTube channel right now that is giving real-time case numbers and death numbers per country, and that's been streaming forever. Whoever's running that channel is making a ton of money right now, because there have been, on average, about 44,000 people watching that channel all the time. And that thing is running 24/7. Hitting a deep one. First pitch. Is that going to get out of here, or is he going to catch that? Oh, he catches it. Get out of here.
Anytime you can
at the wall.
On the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
So, Trump even today on TV was talking about how this thing, we could be dealing with this thing all the way through August, and it's a virus. So if it's like the other flus, like, this thing could come back around, even if you survived it the first time. That's the end of that series. We are playing 11 games. That was game number 3. We are finishing the season here for Curtis Elliott. Yeah, I think we got robbed. He almost didn't catch that thing. It's overhyped because the numbers are climbing so fast. Regular flu, the numbers throughout the year are still staggering, but because it's throughout the year, and I think I was mentioning this the other day, like, it's the Joker, man. It's not part of the plan for all these numbers to happen right away. What happened to your PS4? Oh yeah, I think we got robbed on that one. South of the border and Arpo Sada in the house. We are playing against Columbus now, finishing off the season for Curtis Elliott. Curtis has a flame next to his name along with 4 other people here. Getting up to a 70 overall. Game 4 of 11 is what we're starting here. The hard drive crash. No. This is like the 3rd PS4 we've had. I had one forever, and then we bought a new one. Oh no, wait, that was PS3. This is the only PS4 we've had.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage.
So yeah, we're finishing the season here, 17th installment. The last 11 games, we are in game 4 of 11. But yeah, I think that's more what it is. Like, the numbers for this thing have jumped so fast that the stats are just like the regular flu, except it's happening like quickly. So it's not part of the plan. People expect to get sick from the regular flu, and people die slowly from it. This one's happening a lot faster, so it's freaking people out. It is still probably between 0.1% and 1%. So the numbers are the same, it's just happening a lot faster. So people... And there's no real definition, like the news isn't saying... Like, all they're saying is specific age groups. But it's still freaking everybody out. Like, if it was randomly killing different age groups, it would be chaos right now. People would be losing their minds. It's not technically, like, people are still getting it, people are still getting sick, people are still passing away from it. But what they're telling the public right now is that it's mostly older, autoimmune deficiency people that are suffering the most. So we're hiding from it. And Trump today said it could go all the way to August. They don't know. Yeah, buying one and fixing one are just about the same price. Appears to be a book about what we should do that you don't really want to read. I don't blame you. Do not check swing and record a hit. Yeah, we don't do that. Do not record an out within the first 4 pitches. We'll try that one. 2-0 down already, bottom of the first with 2 outs.
First offering on its
This guy's
way.
only thrown 4 pitches, and there's already 2 outs.
Line towards center field. That
Getting
gets
down for a hit.
got himself a base
That's
hit.
going to complete the challenges. We did not record an out.
Excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most
Continuing
batters,
the
and
hit
he's able to
streak.
Fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Yeah, I bought mine new. It was a Black Friday deal
Plate now is the
2 years
designated
ago.
hitter.
Batting
Derek
fourth.
I didn't get it right away. I had a
Dietrich
PlayStation 3 for the
to see
longest
splits
time.
between July and August.
Took me forever to buy a 4.
Liner toward right center.
That's getting down. We're going to stop at second, though.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there.
I had bought refurbished PlayStation 3s, but when we went to buy our 4, it was... I was going to get a Pro,
That'll bring in Phillip.
but I ended up going with the regular one.
Phillip. Irvin.
1-1.
PlayStation 5 set to come out, what is it, next year?
On the move, he gets there to make the play.
That is
That
out
ends
to end
the
the inning.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Curtis batting .340, 4 home runs, 24 RBIs. Not the power numbers we had
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right
in
now.
AA,
He
but
extended his hitting streak that last play.
advanced runner with a ball hit, advanced runner without recording an out,
Work on his craft and try and drive
advanced
something
runner to
gap.
third or better. We'll go over the infield.
First
Yeah, it's all
pitch
pretty
coming,
much
here it
basically
is.
the same stuff.
High in the
Putting a
air,
charge,
center
fielder's
field.
going back, stops at the wall, deepest part of the field. That's going to be an out. Oh man, if I pull that any which way,
Retreat back to first.
we have a home run, but we go to the deepest part of the field.
Standing in, Bobby
Leading
Law.
off
He's
for
0 for
Columbus.
1 thus
The
far.
third base.
Hey, we're still in the early
Bobby.
stages in this one. They're only down by a
Our
couple
team
of
is up
runs,
though, 5 to
but it's
3,
really key
top
for
of the
this
fourth.
leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right at us, ranging left. Easy grab and step on the bag. Good job.
Stepping into the box,
The
Curtis
first baseman,
Elliott.
number
He flew out
25.
in his last at-bat.
Curtis.
Almost, Matty.
So scary stuff is they're trying to make
Last
adjustments
BP certainly just
to try to
missed. With this guy's
not
big
have the
power,
economy be
he's
a
feeling pretty good at the dish.
crash and burn.
And drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, I thought it was going to go over his head, but he makes a running catch after the warning track to rob us of another one.
So they pick up
Just
a
a
run.
bit too
On
much
2
air
hits,
under
no
that one.
errors, and a man left.
We've been band-aiding everything.
Louisville's out in front
We've been
here.
bailing out the
6-3.
wrong people, if you ask me.
Ready for another
And
shot
we're going to have to
now.
bail out a lot
Right
more
here.
if
He
we
singled
get
his
through
last
this,
time
as
up.
the airlines are going to take a hit. The banks are going to take a hit.
Dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if
Like, I got my check today, and I took out like a third of it, and I'm just keeping it in cash, because
A bullet to first
things are going
base.
to...
The tag will get
Did we get him?
back to first. It's a double play.
We got him.
The inning
That is
over.
out for a double
So no
play.
runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Bats lead it 6-3. Digging in, Bobby Law.
Now batting. Third baseman.
They started
Bobby.
testing on a vaccine.
Oh.
I find it very strange that with the amount of people Russia has, according to the thing, the YouTube channel, they only have 93 cases. Oh, we bobble it.
Pick up cleanly.
Throw it.
And a
Good job.
shot to stick with it as he's able to make the play.
They only have 93 reported cases and no deaths.
On no hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark.
So either everybody hid right away and they kind of knew what was going on, or something. Trump seems fine. He doesn't seem to be affected at all, even though he is
Side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed
part
over
of
right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed
the age group. I want to take bets on who's going to get it first, Sanders or
Ready to
Joe
deliver. Here's the first
or
pitch.
Trump.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ramirez,
As
this
they
guy
all deal
known
with
for
a
his
ton of people
lights-out
throughout their
stuff.
day.
Tends to rack up strikeout
Shaking
numbers
hands,
at a
kissing
very
babies.
high rate. However, he
1-0,
does at
we're gonna
times
power
get
swing here.
wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty.
Trump took a test. He's negative, and he's been around people with the coronavirus.
It seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on,
he's saying his prayers and eating his vitamins. Line drive, almost taking out the umpire there.
And that's in for
2-0. We power swinged it.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher.
So either they're not reporting their numbers correctly, which is a possibility, or something's going on, because that is a whole lot of people that only have 93 cases when it spread through this place pretty fast. Like, we already have, what, 4,000 reported cases? Maybe more than that now. Right at the first baseman. We're going to get doubled up. Oh, man. I went back right away, and it still gave me minus for base running aggressiveness.
We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bats lead it 7-4.
Yeah, I don't think they're reporting their numbers correctly.
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Curtis Elliott.
He did get up there the other day, and he wants to change their constitution so that he can be voted in for, what is it, 12 more years, I think is what it is. As their constitution has it where they have term limits. Oh, horrible swing.
Toward the left side of the infield. Cologne will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 9th inning coming up. Louisville's out in front here. Striding in once again, Greg Allen. It was a walk in his last.
Yeah, we'll see. We're starting to get a bunch more tests done. And I don't see how people can be mad at him. Like, nobody prepares for this thing. Like, you think you're prepared, but nobody's really prepared. Do we make the play? Off the hop. And with the throw, good job. I almost made it too late, as I didn't know we were going to throw it to the guy. Thought we were throwing it away there.
I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Like, nobody's prepared for what's going on. Nobody's ever prepared for a pandemic. So I think he's actually handled himself pretty well in the press conferences. When he's not on the prompter, he's pretty good. When he's on the prompter, he's horrible. As he either can't see or can't read. I can't determine which one it is. It's probably a little of both. But when he's off the prompter, he's alright. And I am definitely not a Trump guy. And I'm telling you that he's been doing okay. Like, some people would have been super defensive. He's answered every question. He can't be testy at times, but I think that's when he's drinking or smoking pot, because he's doing one of the two.
Sal Romano will be on the bump for game 2 of the series.
But there's no way.
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA.
He's been around too many people with it
pretty good in this day and age of baseball
to not have it, you know. The Brazilian official, some of the other CPAC guys, like Nick Mulvaney had it. You could tell during his CPAC interview. And everybody just goes, oh, I have a little cold. Like, it has the symptoms of just being the regular flu until it turns into pneumonia, and you have to be put on a respirator. And right now, the biggest fear for officials is that the U.S. only has 100,000 ICU beds. And when you get into the final stages of this thing, you have to be put on a respirator and a ventilator, which is basically what ICU is. And they're looking at more than 100,000 cases. That was horrible. So that's more what it is. They're thinking the healthcare system is going to get overrun. Unfortunately, the media is. Oh, Curtis gets plunked. That's going to help our OBP, so good job taking one for the team, Curtis. Down 5-0. Curtis taking one like a champ.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Dietrich.
Oh, here we go. And it is a virus, so there's no guarantee that once you are done with it or cured of it, that it's not going to come back charge the mound.
Columbus is out in front, 5-0.
He gets really upset that you time him out. It's probably his alter ego that keeps getting booted off our channel, or somebody, because somebody really does not like you and me to keep coming onto our channel and talking smack. And it can't be me, because I'm awesome. So it's gotta be you, Johnny.
So striding in, Maxwell
Apparently.
Maxwell. Castillo.
Apparently somebody was self-quarantined and had a bunch of time yesterday, as we had to hide and ban somebody else from the channel yesterday. Kudos to Johnny Waldeck, Adam B, and Curtis Elliott for being there when I needed him. Curtis Elliott, speaking of which, Hotbox Cards is sending you a card via myself, so that is my appreciation for you. Johnny Waldeck, I'll have one out here for you shortly. And Adam B is going to get one as well. So if you get something in the mail, Curtis, from Hotbox Cards, that is going to be from me, Curtis. Four-seamer down and away. Just letting that one go by. 1-1, even count. Finishing off the season for Curtis here. Taking one to the woodshed, gapping it all the way to the wall. We're going to get at least a double. He had trouble with it. Nope, we're going to stop. Don't go. Power, speed, and contact versus right going up. RBI double number 15 on the year, putting us 5-2 now. Bottom of the third. That gets a visit from the mound.
So now it'll be the
Dietrich coming up to bat here. All it looks like 5'2" of them.
Elliott at second with 2 down.
Putting the charge in that one is Dietrich. We're going to keep running just in case. Over the wall for a home run. Boom. It is 5-4, people. We're making a game now. 2-run home run, number 13 for Dietrich.
Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yep. Got a hold of one there. I thought it was just going to be in the gap or over somebody's head, but it was over everybody's head. As the wall never had a chance. Where's Dietrich's chain? It's getting late, folks. Turning into nighttime. We are at 3:42 after a double in the third. We're going to pick old standby here. Do not record and out within the first 4 pitches. Aqib Talib probably tore it off of him. Bottom of the fifth, all tied up, 6-6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first
keeping the hitting streak going. Just early on the 2-seamer that was bottom of the zone there. High one. Is that going to get down? It does get down. Dropping right before the fielder. He tried to hacky sack it and was not able to. Curtis on fire, man. Looked like he was going to catch it, and he was like, nope. How was that not? That was not a catch. I mean, I'm grateful it's not a catch, but I thought it was.
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Dietrich trying to break this tie here. Are they going to throw open? They do not.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Going to left field. Makes the catch for going back.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get
bottom of the fifth, tied up.
Through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious.
Irvin coming up with 2 flyouts. There was a time when Irvin was hitting way better than we are. Not no more.
So far in this one.
We were all the way down to, I think, 161 at one point, and have been battling back, and are now batting like 340 something. So that would have been funny. They might have been the next at bat because I think we
The center fielder.
didn't get a hit the one before. So, but we're first and second here after the walk. Williams trying to drive us in full count. That is on the ground. We're gonna run. Nope, we're not gonna run. Stop. Go back. Oh, they threw it and cut it off. I should have just ran. Oh no. Oh man. Poor decisions. 346, 4 home runs, 25 RBIs, 2 for 2 on the day. Oh, how not to play road to the show, Johnny Waldick.
It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball.
Two-seamer outside.
1-0 the count.
We're ahead in the count, so we're going to power swing. Down 10-6 now, jeez. Outside, but we hit it right into the ground. Oh, come on, get out of here. We beat that out. Curtis was chugging it.
Stepping up to the plate.
Curtis thought there was a big Montana on first base.
After striking out his last time up. Barnes gets his lead at
He was chugging down the line, almost beating that out.
Ground ball.
Oh, go back.
This could be two. Fielded cleanly.
It probably is my fault.
As he beats the throw by a step.
I need to name these how not to play baseball. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. Swing on time for a hit. We're not going to do either of those. Alright, we'll pick swing on time for a hit. Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. Trying to hit a 5-run home run to win the game here. 2 for 3 on the day. Over the head. You're not getting that one, shortstop.
He's now 3 for 4.
Contact versus right going up as we swing on time for a hit. Get out of here with that. Did we really? We never swing on time. Good job. Dietrich 1 for 4 with his Baker's dozen 13th home run. Trying to keep this rally going. 2 outs. Oh, he's throwing over. Do not make the last out getting thrown out there.
A runner on first with 2 away.
That would be Mila getting thrown out for the last out.
Swinging a soft liner.
Right back to the pitcher who saves his life by sticking his glove out. Wow. He did a pirouette and stuck his glove out, saving himself from being Rocky Balboa and blocking with his face. 3 for 4, a double, an RBI, and a 10-6 loss. Game number 5 in the books.
So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
Hitting the halfway point here as we have 11 games to play to end the season. This is going to be game number 6. We have a hit streak going. It hasn't said anything, but I'm pretty sure we still had a hit streak going.
Tim Hirsch gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have?
I could have swore we had one at the end of the last video.
He's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he
5 for 9 in the series, a double, an RBI, batting .348. How have we not gotten called up yet, Curtis? Probably because we only have 4 home runs. We're just going to go drive in a run. They fear the beard. Runner on second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, right at the center fielder. He didn't even move.
Is there 2 gone.
Didn't even take a step. He just had to stick his glove up, and we were out. So for anybody that wasn't here earlier, if you haven't made your votes for the Final 4 Wrestling Challenge, now's the time to do so. We're going to do 2 different giveaway piles. Tuesday and Sunday. It might be Wednesday and Sunday depending on how many cards we pull, but we got enough today where there's 3 piles of cards already. And then we'll do our normal one on Sunday. Oh, almost getting that ball. They want us to be the cutoff.
comes across to score.
What are you doing, Curtis?
Jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard
All right.
grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding
Oh,
right
hitting it
there,
down the
it's
line.
probably
We
a double
almost got
play,
to
but
it.
not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes
Let's
it's
see if it
a
shows
game
how
of
close we
inches,
were.
and that ball hit or vacated.
Getting over. Nope, he
First
blocked it.
baseman, if he was holding.
So the
Cologne coming up to bat. It is top of the fourth. We are down 3-0.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead if they can moving into the
Second baseman should be able to get that. He does not. That's going to be a single.
Hey Dan, this guy's having a monster series.
Oh man, oh man, oh
Were you
man.
aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's just a matter of being either.
Inning still going, looks like. Yep, top of the fourth. 1 on, 1 out.
The 0-2 pitch.
Hoping for a double play. Oh no! I thought we were going to make a fantastic play there. It looked like it was going to be a great play, and then taking his eye off the ball. Oh man. Do not play like that, Johnny Waldeck, or you will get cut from your team, because that was horrible. 0 for 1 today.
Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Right at the pitcher. He probably felt the breeze go by on that one. Single. Hopefully that keeps our hitting streak going. Do we get a graphic, or do we just get to guess? Keep it going, see if we get the graphic, because I'm pretty sure we got a hit streak going. I know I keep talking about it, but inner half of the plate on the bottom, taking it right back to the pitcher. Nope, no graphic.
Derek Dietrich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get
Dietrich trying to tie it up here. Can he get 2 games in a row with a home run?
Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this
Boom, it's in the air. That is not far enough. He's not going to advance from second. I think so too, but I could have swore we had a 7-game or 8-game hit streak on the end of the last one. And we haven't missed a game yet where we haven't gotten a hit today, so. Yeah. That's down. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded after it just gets out of the reach of the shortstop.
Drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Welcome to another edition of How Not to Play Baseball.
Stepping up now, Mason Williams.
I'm your host, Dave, ABQ, SCNC. Oh man. Base is loaded. No! On to second, on to first, double play. No. We did score a run, but that is a double play. Right at the third baseman. Oh man, looked like us at bat. Elliot McGrath trying to bring us home. At least bring us within a run. Oh, they did not get the double play. Runner at first is safe. It looked like they had him. Trying to steal. Now he's out. That's how you get a red light, buddy. Oh, they pitched him out too. Yep, you were getting a red light.
The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. After
red light. Green light.
Digging in.
Yellow.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mellow yellow.
Elliott.
Curtis coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the day. Hoping to keep it going here.
Pitch popped
nope.
Law is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is
yeah, he was like, oh, you missed me on the first time. I'm going to give it to you on the second time.
We're through 6 full. The Clippers
getting jammed, swinging it like a big dummy, hitting it off the knob.
With Matt Whistler, he's a .333 hitter.
Right at us. Going to step on the bag and try for the double play here. Do we get it? Oh, he's safe. Curtis, hands on his hips. That was awesome. That guy was, our guy was pissed. He put his hands right on his hips. That was great. That guy face planted for the dive. That was great also. Oh man. Cracking up at this game.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from.
Bottom of the ninth, we were down 6-1.
Very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same.
No, that was horrible.
Can hit from either side.
Two-seamer outside. Do we really need to see that again? We've had worse swings. Curtis will tell you that. I want to make like that really horrible one that we had as like our intro video. That would be great. But that one was almost as bad. Same spot, I would have done the same thing. I would have thrown in the same spot as well, as we looked very silly on that swing before. Even in the count 1-1. Oh, I saw it, and I reacted way too late. Johnny Waldick, do they have you doing online classes or anything, or are you just having to study at home on your own?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Catching it on the tip. That's what she said, though. Bottom of the ninth.
Ready on 1-2.
No! Why am I swinging at these? Slider almost took our kneecap out, and I'm swinging at it. Oh, yeah, that's what I get. Two-seamer. Floating away from us and making a horrible swing again.
Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long. So I have to
this week was your spring break? Mine kids had them at the end of the month. You start online classes next week, yeah. Birdie's school sent us something about using, what was it, iReady?
And they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
Canary School hasn't said anything yet, but I know Birdie sent something about using iReady.
So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
Some of these schools are talking about not going back for the rest of the school year. We'll see what happens, though.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league
Columbus Clippers, Louisville Bats. Game number 7, I believe, is what we're on. 7 of 11. Sonny Gray pitching on the mound for us with the sun right in his eyes.
What's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take
345, 6 for 13 in the series.
3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does.
Our OBP is the same as our batting average. What do you know?
Minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game.
2 outs, bottom of the first.
Right. And if he does all those things,
putting a charge in that one. Oh, it gets past him. I thought he was going to catch that, but it gets past the right fielder. Is that Johnny Waldeck out in right field?
That was a great job of driving that ball.
Online gym should be interesting.
Get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double.
Oh, he took a bad angle on that.
You don't even feel coming off the bat.
I thought for sure he was going to catch it, but he did not.
Settling in now, Juan Castilla. And as you check out,
well, not a stand-up double, but we are in for a double, 2-out rally going.
Southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. The 0-1.
Over third, hoping to not get tagged, and out. Yep, that was in time. A 2-out double, but we still get nothing out of the inning here.
At the plate,
Kevin McCain, runner on first, hoping for a double play. Johnny Waldick, do you know if there's any way to raise the creative players on Diamond Dynasty? I would like for you to not be a 65 forever.
Lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one.
Or are you going to get stuck being a 65?
No question about it. I think one of the things.
Into the box now, Clint Halpern.
Halpern coming at the bats. Top of the third, still no score. Ranging left, making the catch and tagging the base for the out.
Now to the plate, Curtis Elliott. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big
The more we use you, the better you become. Okay.
All over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Runner on first, 2 outs, still no score.
And he'll be back in standing up.
Do you get points for getting hit by a pitch? Because that's all Trout's been doing to you.
First pitch to him. In the air now, out
Oh, fielder's going back. Do we have a shot at this? Nope, he stops.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
No score and 2 hits, so we have one of the 2 hits
So digging in now, Curtis
for the club.
doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2.
Bottom of the 5th, it is a 1-1 ball game. Runner on first with 1 out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, swinging way too early. My eyes got super huge, and we swung early on that one.
With 1 away.
Looked like it was going to be a fat one, but it was inner half of the plate.
Fouled away.
I don't know how we got a piece of that, but we got a piece of that at our eyeballs. Gonna go contact swing here. 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Oh, down the line, but we were early and it's hooks foul. Oh man, I wish they would have shown us. I don't like that they don't. That's bottom of the zone. That was horrible. 0-2. Bottom of the 5th. I'm gonna call time here. Oh, I need a reset. All right, right here, please. That one's outside. 1-2.
But it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much.
I think if they were going to call us up, Curtis, they would have called us up by now. We might have to wait till spring training.
The 1-2.
And even then, like, I hope they send us to AAA. That is down for a hit. Getting in front of the fielder again.
A 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what.
Late jump has to short hop it.
And still feel confident.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Juan Castillo.
We are here. I think we have 3 more games after this.
1 man out.
So we're almost there. We might as well finish it off. Right at the first baseman, trying to break it up. Safe. We did. Good job.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
All right, we were up 3-1. It is the top of the 6th, hoping for a double play with the runner on first. This guy's 0 for 3. Right at us. Second base is the throw. Hopefully the pitcher's there because we are not. He is. Boom. Double play.
As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters. Stepping in, Curtis Elliott, 2 for 3 with a double.
Yeah, Vado's a 90 and he's playing as like a 95 right now, so we're either gonna have to hope he retires or something. We're gonna try to not record an out within the first 4 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat.
He is 35, so depending on what he decides to do. Is that gonna be down again? Nope, that is right at him. He's 35, so it depends on what he decides to do. But we may have to hope they move us to the outfield or something, as I do not want to get stuck just being a pinch hitter.
McCain, he singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
They look like they're up against it here.
Yeah, we'll see. We're still very far away from him. He's a 90, and we're only a 70, so. With the throw, catching him on the move. Curtis could have been a quarterback right there. We still got a long way to go as Curtis is only a 70 and Votto is currently a 90, so even they're regressing pretty fast. That still puts us a couple years away.
Sonny Gray earns win number 4 on the season.
We might have had a better shot with the Royals at making the club right away, as I think O'Hearn's only like a 64. So that's the end of the series. We're going to have one more series, and then the season's going to be over. It's up to you, Curtis. Once the season's over, if they do not call us up, I can go through the off season, and then we'll end it after that with spring training starting. And then we'll start spring training after that. Speed, arm accuracy, and reaction all go up one. We are currently a 70. Playing against the Mud Hens in the last games of the season. We get 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 against Toledo and then 2 against Indianapolis to finish off the year. So that's what we'll do. We'll play these games. If we do not get called up, we'll go through the off season. If we do get called up, then we'll end it here anyway and start our major league career on the next video. But we'll see what happens. 432 over the last 10 games, so we are definitely improving. 19 hits, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. 432, Jesus, Curtis. I was happy when we were batting 326 over the last 10 games. Now we're batting 432. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like we're getting out a whole lot more than we're getting hits. But
two-game series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball.
These games are taking longer. So I guess we are getting more hits as the games are taking longer since we're on base. 1-0 after a solo home run. And now a single, batting 349. We've been raising our contact, and it's finally paying off. Our power has stayed the same, but we have been getting our contact up. Check swinging just in time. That is inside for ball 1.
Homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
All right, man. Appreciate you south of the border.
A lot of things trending in the right direction for this team.
Giveaway pile tomorrow, as well as 2 live streams.
Let's see if they continue.
So we'll catch you, man. We're gonna have lots of stuff throughout the next couple weeks. He said we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you too, brother.
1-2 the count now.
Hey, those motorbike stuff, the quads, that stuff you guys got on there is very sick, man. I just want to say that before you get out of here. That is some nice stuff you guys are putting on those quads.
He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
4-seamer, top of the zone, just trying to contact swinging it. It's giving us a challenge. We're just going to try to swing on time for a hit again. 2-2 is the count.
The 2-2 one more time.
Did we hit a home run? Did we just hit a home run on a contact swing? Oh, to the wall. No. Oh, man, the way he swung that and the way the camera panned out, I thought we had hit a home run. Oh, man. Yep, at the wall. That sucks.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be.
Oh, man, I thought we hit a home run on that last one. 2 outs, runner on second. We are up 6-0.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah. Oh, we are hitting it. That right fielder is getting a lot of reps in from us as we hit 2 back-to-back right to the right fielder.
Bottom of the second. Louisville's out in front here, 6-0.
Oh man, 0 for 2, 2 flyouts to the right fielder.
0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs again, top of the 5th. Still up 6-0. They don't need us today. Up the middle. Got to get a hit somehow.
Continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the screen shows the story right there.
16-game hitting streak. Yeah, you need to call somebody.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at
I knew we had a hit streak going.
This guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think
how'd she try to get in our yard? We have the fence.
That'll bring bring in
What a dummy.
Irvin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Steal a base, what? You gave us the red lights. Oh, we got a good jump. We're going to steal this base. We stole a base, yes! That was a fantastic jump.
Some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me,
Look at that.
it's still too early to worry about disrespecting.
Chugging it down the line.
Like this
Head down,
so
feet moving.
They're gonna keep trying to pile on.
Elliott stands at second with 2 gone.
Yeah, I knew we had a hit streak going. I didn't know it was at 16. Jeez.
Time and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and
Oh, normally I time those jumps super horrible and we end up getting picked off. But for once, timing one right and getting a great jump. Willie Mays Hayes out here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Curtis Elliott. He's
Oh, whoa. Post super sucky Willie Mays Hayes.
Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
1 for 3 on the day. Top of the 8th. We are still up 6-0.
Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way.
I had to wait for that pitch and ended up hitting it the opposite way very weakly.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gaylord Traxler.
Oh, give me 1 sec.
Runners on first with 1 down.
The heck was that?
I think the neighbors just fucking shot her, babe.
Okay, hold on. Some chick was going into people's yards, and it sounds like the neighbors just shot her. So I'm going to sign off, and I will let you guys.
I need your phone because they're not. No one's not fucking answering.
I will let you know what's going on because some craziness going on right here. So appreciate you guys. I'm gonna stop the live stream as I don't know how long I'm gonna be out there. I will text you guys and let you know what's going on, or I'll text you, Curtis. But I need to get out of here and find out what's going on outside because that was not good. So appreciate you guys. I'm not ending the game. I'm going to keep playing once I get back in here and finish at least this game.